Hello everyone and welcome to Conspiracy 3. My name is Thomas, next to me is Lewis and we're here in Azerbaijan for the Baku Grand Prix. As I said, Lewis is in the commentary box with me. How are you doing, bro?
I'm all good, thanks, mate. It's Baku time. Baku. Crazy race upon us. And yeah, second round. I always feel like Baku is traditionally an early race. It was like it last season.
Yeah, it was round
Second
2 as
round last
well.
season.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's always good to bring the hard tracks in first, get them over and done with. And this track is, I would say, I'm not sure if you'd agree, Thomas. I'd probably say this and Singapore are the toughest tracks, and Monaco. Those three. But I find that this one's the one more likely where you're going to DNF out of the three.
Yeah,
And I've
probably.
just seen Jay Prentice do that. I don't know how he hasn't retired, but one of the places he can do it, obviously, is in the narrow section, the castle section.
Yep, the all famous castle section. So yeah, these EU3 guys need to watch out. Other than that, it is quite a tricky race as well setup wise. Are you going to go for some straight line speed? Are you going to go for the downforce through the beginning and end of the lap? Yeah, well, at least this hour will well, it's gonna turn out and see who made the right strategy call, who made the right setup call, and who's gonna win this race. For now, we've got Famu on pole position with a 1:39.1, followed by Phantom only a tenth behind, and slowly everyone starts to get their first banker lap in.
Yeah, nicely done. So let's see on 139.1. So pretty. I mean, you just want to get a time on the board right now. A lot of the guys. Let's see what tyres they've got on this. Oh, I heard someone hit the wall, and that's a Williams that's hit the wall. That's one of the Prentice brothers. That's L Prentice. So both drivers there making mistakes. Let's have a look elsewhere. So Jay Prentice and Not Rapid are on medium tyres. And they're currently, Not Rapid's doing another, is he doing a hot lap? No, I don't think so. I think he's just on a cool one. Jay Prentice off again. So sorry, it was Jay Prentice that had the crashes. Has he got wing damage? No, he doesn't seem to have wing damage. But yeah, both the Williams drivers really struggling already. Just trying to see someone who's on a hot lap at the moment. Rackvan's run wide in turn 3, so he's just got going again. But a few people missing their braking points.
Lewis,
Yeah.
you forgot to turn on damage.
Oh, I thought I'd set that because I put in. Oh fuck! Is that what it's saying in the settings?
So then we will just run qualifying, restart the lobby, and go again.
Where's it? Ah, fuck yeah. It's the only thing. Fuck's sake. The thing is, I've saved it now, so for next week, I've got everything already saved. Oh, fuck's sake. I'll add that to my list. But anyway, Vamo is currently on P1. 139.1, 10th clear of Phantom, but I think we're going to see times tumbling down.
Ismania now currently trying to set a lap through the castle section. He goes, oh, and he hits the wall, but luckily for him, damage
He
is
gets
off.
away with it thanks to me. You can thank me, mate, for that. But yeah, has is currently, so he's going to back off now and have another attempt. I guess he's got enough fuel. As he come through, as a Ferrari heading towards the finish line. No, it's an Alpha, my apologies. It's Hilly. It's on a 139.4, so it's up to P4 for Hilly.
Spot now is coming towards the end of sector 2. He had a Red Bull in front, but he goes out of the way nicely, so he can continue on with his lap. And now on towards the line. Let's see how good is the straight line speed of the McLaren in this season. In real life, it hasn't been that good so far. How good is it in this game and on this track? Oh! It's really good. It's a 139.3, almost pole position for Spot.
Danny has just had a massive moment again, saved by me. He should have retired. It was coming out of the last two corners, the last proper corners, really. But then again, he has done 3 laps on those softs, so those, I think he's just doing heavy fuel load runs. Nothing actual competitive times. Not a Haas coming towards the line as well. I'm not sure whether that's a hot lap. No, it's an out lap.
Let's see, Tasmania. Is he trying to improve? I think he is. Yep, he is. He is 7.2 seconds quicker than his previous lap, so it is looking to maybe be a pole position lap we are seeing now. Straight line speed all the way down to the finish line. As he comes across it now, what is it going to be? It is going to be pole position, 138.8. That's really solid lap time by Tasmania.
Yeah, lovely lap. Now, who else is going to respond? We got Spud. Is he on? No, he's not on hot lap. Well, is he? It looks like maybe he is actually Spud. I'll take that back. No, he definitely is. He's 30 seconds down. Wizard, is he on a hot lap? The Wizard is on a hot lap. Going towards the line, the longest straight in Formula 1. About 2 weeks before you get to turn 1. And, oh, yep, he's arrived. And he's put him up to P3 with that lap time. 139.169.
Ooh, and Max crashes in the castle section. But thanks to Lewis, no damage for him. Pipe Tech is on for an improvement, almost 5 tenths up on his previous lap time, so he will be looking to maybe get into P8, P9, somewhere around that stage. Is he going to do it? If I was him, I would just pit, because there is no advantage to Brigade. Now he goes on, so he's definitely going to improve. By how much? 5.5 tenths, he goes up into P9.
Nice move there. And obviously the other benefit everyone gets is fresh set of tyres. Although you have to stick with your tyre compound choice, you'll get a fresh set. I've really shaped things up for this weekend, haven't I? Not Rapid, he's an outlap. Remon, oh, he's a second up, he's about to cross the line, he goes up to P8. The Haas driver. It's Remon Skepper, isn't it? Is it Remon or Raymond? It's one of the two. The Skepper mobile. Who else have we got on hot laps? The Wizards heading into the pits. Everyone then, really. There's not really any hot laps. Apart from Not Rapid. I think he's on a hot lap. Going through the end of Sector 1 now. And he is half a second up. So that's a very good first sector, albeit his previous best was a 141.5, is way off the pace. We expect quite big improvements for Not Rapid. Now the castle section, nice. Didn't go too risky, which is not a bad thing to be fair if you've not done a quick lap already. Oh, he hits the wall, but flips it, but you all know the story now. Going down the hill, difficult corner, braking. Got one more proper important corner to go. It's the apex slightly. Left and right, which is actually quite a tricky corner to do in the race. Particularly on worn softs. Comes towards the finish line in the next 5 seconds. 38, 39, 40.4. Yeah, I mean, it is a big improvement, but not really on grids, unfortunately. Just outside the top 10.
Danny Boy will be starting his lap. He got DRS now on the start-finish straight as he just finished his out lap. So let's see what he can do. He's currently in P12. He's normally a little bit higher up than that position, so I think he will be improving on his currently 140.6. Tidy first and second turn, good exit. Now with the DRS open, full throttle on towards turn 3. Again, 90-degree left-hander. Uses all of the track available, little touch with the wall on the outside, but not too bad. And once again, good on exit, make the track as wide as possible for his left-right combination as he missed the apex on the left-hand side, which will cost him lap time through the right-hander. Not ideal end of sector 1 for Danny Boy. Lucas actually goes very cautious.
Got Rack Van coming towards the line. Good. It's a good lap. It's an improvement. No, it's not. I mean, it is an improvement, but it's not enough to move him up any further. He's just outside of Hilly.
Danny Boy is up by 1.1 seconds on his previous lap time, so he will be looking to get himself inside that top 10. That means that he will be starting on softs just like everyone else in the top 10. With the DRS open now on towards the line, let's see where Danny Boy is going to put his Alpine. It's going to be P6 for Danny Boy as he gained another 2 tenths on the straight. Really good lap time by Danny Boy.
So, comes Hilly. His lap isn't that quick.
Famu is improving by 5 tenths, so I think Famu now coming across the line is going to take back his pole position like he had at the beginning of the session. Let's see. There it is. A 1:38.5. Really good lap time by Famu. And Hasmania, he did invalidate his previous lap, so he needs to go again. And hopefully for him, he's got enough fuel. Let's actually go on board with him as he's currently running in P2. A 1:38.8, 3 tenths of pole position so far. So he needs to find a little bit of time around this track. Good exit with the DRS once again. Will be very crucial to see how good his sector 1 is. If you're already down through sector 1, you will be overdriving the car, and that will only lose you more time around this track. Ooh, and he clipped the curb, hit the wall. I don't think this is going to be an improvement for Hasmania. Only by half a tenth so far.
He doesn't need much. Well, he doesn't need much. 3 tenths is still quite a bit. Here we go. This is the section where you can gain or lose it all. It looks tidy. It looks... I can't complain, that does look pretty tidy to be fair. But is it better than he did before? That is the $1 million question. By the way, I don't know if you know, Thomas, Moose, that Schumacher crash, they estimate it's going to cost $1 million. It's $1 million worth of damage.
Oh.
Mental. Absolutely mental. But here we go. It's an improvement. I would have thought he would go in the pits if it's not an improvement. He's going to get a bit of a tow here, though.
Here comes Hasmania as the wizard improved to P2. Is Hasmania gonna take it back? Yes, he is, and he's gonna take pole position with a 138.4. So Vamu drops down to P2, and he is definitely not going to improve.
Yeah.
Phantom is not gonna improve. Danny Boy, so I think this is qualifying done. Unless Cygate is going to do something massive. Let's see what he can do. 139.6 improves one position.
Renan, yeah, he didn't improve either. Just outside.
Is Max going to set a lap? He is still on one.
Oh,
never mind.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's it for him. He was the only one left. What a weird place to lose it.
I think he hit the curb. Okay, I've made a screenshot. For everyone who didn't notice already, unfortunately damage was off at the start of the session. So we will quickly pause the broadcast, go and change everything up, make sure the custom grid is all set up, and then we will be seeing you guys back for the race here in Azerbaijan. Hello everyone, and we're back for the race. I have sorted out the custom grid, so we should be good for this race. 30 seconds for everyone to load their setups, get ready, select the good tire, and then we are good to go.
Hey, we're about to do. My teammate had the issue of forgetting to do. He was too busy worried about his tyre strategy. He forgot to do his setup last week. Still, he finished. I think he still finished sixth with a standard setup around Bahrain, which was absolutely bonkers. I don't know how he did it. It's one of those. But yeah, we're here. We made it. And looking forward to what we'll. I think, judging from qualifying, the amount of mistakes we saw, I think we have potentially quite a chaotic race coming up. I think the
Well,
drivers may have wished they had damage off still.
yeah, I think they pretty much always that, but um, yeah, pace-wise, it seems like pretty close between the field with a lot of guys in and around the same lap time. So yeah, it should be a good one. Still
Is it the
waiting
same?
for player.
Yeah,
Maybe.
let's say it's the same.
Should love to see it.
Oh, we got a countdown. I got a countdown again now.
Yes, get in. Yes, we're good. We're on the grid.
Yay!
As everyone is doing their formation lap, and Rak van Zieten, he will be disqualified from this race.
Alright. Did Rakvan
Yeah, he
do his?
qualified on the softs.
Yeah. It's the problem. I'm sure there's people that have forgotten to change their tyres. And there we go, Rakvan. Or, no, actually, to be fair, because, oh no, it would be by default. It probably would have selected medium.
Yes.
So he's probably focused on his setup and forgot to do his tyre strategy. I think, because you can still, as long as you pitch straight away, isn't it? It's first lap.
No, I think it's a straight disqualification. Yeah, unless you fix it maybe on lap one.
Yeah, because I had this problem at Bahrain. Not the last Bahrain, but the previous Bahrain. Well, Haz is doing a pretty quick formation lap. There's a massive gap between himself and Vamo. Kind of wants to be careful here. I know he's got plenty of laps still to go. If I was Haz, I would be slowing down a little bit. Because you've got guys still going through the castle section at the moment. I'm guessing he doesn't have a full map. Because if he had access to the full map, you'd be thinking, hang on a minute, I need to slow down here. He should have very cold tyres, and he's just sprinting it to the start line. It's the fastest formation lap I've ever seen round Baku.
Look where Dan is on his
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
He's not even on the straight, and
no,
Hasmain has already on the start finish straight. He's already into his grid slot pretty much.
yeah. But even Vamo is like, I think they're all thinking, I want to save my softs here. I don't really want to use. I don't want to treat this as an actual lap of wear and tear. But yeah, Haz is going to have not a great. I'd be really surprised if Haz gets a good start here by the time everyone lines up.
Yeah, Tuspel confirms by the way that if Rek boxes for softs at the end of lap 1, he's fine. Otherwise, he will get disqualified.
And down at the end, one of only 2 drivers start on the hard tyre.
We've got 5 red lights. And away we go for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It seems like still a decent start from Hesmania, although his tires were very cold. Really good start from Vermoe as well. No problems for them. The Wizard in P3, both McLarens go side by side, and Danny Boy and Healy are having a battle, but everyone is clean through the first couple of corners so far, and we're good to go for the Baku Grand Prix.
Very sensible driving there in those first 2 turns. Everyone thinking about the long race that it is round here, but then again we are coming now into turn 3. This could all mess it up. No, there's Haas kisses the wall, but I think he gets away with it. So far all good in the opening few corners.
There we have Dan. I wanted to say no major issues, but Dan has spun round and he was in last place before. He will definitely be in last place now, 5.3 seconds behind Max in P15. We've got Pipe Deck and Not Rapid going at each other as Pipe Deck goes up into P13.
I think Dan might have got away without any wing damage. It's not visible. So I think he has got away with it, yeah, because that would have been a disaster considering he went on a hard tyre. He's obviously wanting to stretch this out, this stint. Let's have a look in the midfield. Already it's quite spread out. I think it's these next, around lap 4, lap 5, when around corners like what we're going through right now, the left-right-handers in sector 3. Oh, there you go. I was just saying it. It's in fact happened a lap early, and luckily the Red Bull is ghosting, but Sidegate is off, and it's a virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car, that's interesting. People are pitting straight away. If Rock, please pit to the softs, then everything is okay.
He has. What a lucky time to get away with that, eh?
Yeah, he's pitting to the softs. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, at least he's had a virtual safety car.
Yeah, I don't know if this is still fine. It's probably up to the head of rules and regulations to spell to judge whether this is an okay one or not.
Yeah, I suppose it is because he's still jeopardised his strategy because he's gone onto the soft tyre now. Whilst everyone around him have gone. The reason why the other people have pitted are to now so they don't have to. They can extend their strategy.
Yeah, true. But thing is though, they started on the correct tire, and he gained at least 5 to 10 seconds because of this, because of the virtual safety car. So that's the only thing. He did the right thing by changing the softs. He compromised his race by going from mediums to softs, where he gained a little bit more time because of the virtual safety car. But we have to wait and see. But for now, all good. Nothing he could do about. He did everything he had to do. So we can go on with the race. It's green flag conditions once again. Virtual safety car is gone. Sidegate, unfortunately, as well, as he is our first victim around the Baku circuit. And Hesmena is already outside the 1 second window of Vermoe.
Yeah, I'm watching this turn now like a hawk. Making sure no one loses that back end. They all seem to be alright. So I've said that now, someone's going to make an error. Oh. Maybe not. But he's just outside of DRS at the moment, DRS zone. Because that will now be activated. He's 1.1 clear. It's a little bit less ERS, not much over Vamo. Oh, the McLaren hit the wall there in the background. That is Phantom. I don't know if he picked up any damage. Might have got away with that. So we got a 4, and look at it. Oh, look, yeah, it has really pulled away. Has Vamo got any wing damage? Maybe not. Just, it was quite a lot of attempts to lose in that opening sector.
And
They've already lost 3 tenths.
yeah, and the Wizard is putting the pressure on now. He's feeling the pressure from Phantom in P4, and now he wants to get into P2 to at least get rid for the McLaren of some time. But you definitely can't do it through the castle section, so we have to wait and see if he can make the move on the start-finish straight. He will have DRS to help, but will it be enough? It's really crucial for him to get a good exit out of the, well, pretty much last corner. It's not the official last corner, but the last corner where you have to brake, pretty much. Let's see, the gap now is 7.5 tenths up to 8 tenths. Is it going to be enough for Vamu to hold out, or is Wizard going to get past in the Red Bull as Vamu almost lost it into the wall? Phantom did lose it into the wall, exactly the same place as Saigate did, and we've got a virtual safety car once again.
Oh, Has just misses it, but Vamo's able to pit.
Yeah, Vamu,
pit.
yep.
Now, I went all beforehand because Vamo almost did the same thing. Vamo lost the back end, and it's a safety car now.
Safety car is out. Is he changing his front wing? No, he's not. So it's just a soft to medium change. No front wing, and he is right behind the safety car.
Now, Vamo, I don't think this works for Vamo because it's a safety car, and the safety car is behind the race leaders. The leaders can still go to the Delta, can't they?
Yeah, he's definitely not going to gain anything from it because, yeah, like you said, the Delta is still in place. So when P1 and P2 are pitting, they will rejoin, if everything goes right in front of Famu again. Although the Wizard, he will probably be high. It will be a close one between him and the Wizard though, because they were very close. Oh, but Famu left. Luckily for him, it's because of the safety car, but is this gonna cost him time though?
Well, hopefully, you'd like to think, with the safety car, well, he's got a few laps, so he has the chance to reconnect, doesn't he? But it's expected, it's such a tough section of corners on that rear end. When the car's heavy, and particularly when your softs are starting to wear out, it's an absolute nightmare.
Oh, Rock, he retired from the race. No way, he lost it in the castle section under safety car conditions.
Oh,
yes, he did. There is his car. So, no worries about disqualifications anymore, as he just retired himself out of this race.
There you go.
Problem solved itself. The Wizard is going into the pits, but Hes stays out. Hes Mania stays out on his 4-lap old soft, so that's an interesting one.
That's a very interesting one. I don't understand it at all. Pipetex drive through. Oh, I don't get that at all from Hasmania. Unless the only thing I can think is, did he think it was like a virtual safety car or something?
Ooh, who's gonna come out in front of who? Not Rapid. Just about gets in front of the Wizard, but because of the Vambu disconnect, he joins back now. He lost the position to the Wizard, so it's a, well, I wanted to say a net P2 for the Wizard and a net P3 for Vambu, but I think it's a net P1 for the Wizard and a net P2 for Vambu, as Hasmania still has a stop on his 4-lap old swords. Slowly, everyone now on the preferred tire, with Max now changing to the mediums coming out of the pits now. I think we will have one more lap of the full cool safety car before we can actually go back racing again. We've got the top 3 who still has to make a stop. We've got pretty much everyone in the field on mediums, apart from Danny Boy, who's on the hards, and Spot, who is on the softs. So, yeah, no different strategies anymore, unless another safety car is gonna throw some things on his head again.
Baku always expect the unexpected.
Exactly.
And Has being now, well, we have got another driver on the soft spud.
But I don't understand what the reason can be. Purely for this, I hope Hasmania finishes on the podium, so I can ask him why he decided to stay out. As we will have at least one more lap under the safety car. Everyone weaving. Yeah, Lewis, go ahead.
I'm just trying to think in my. I know it's stage thing thinking, but what is logic when you got a tyre that doesn't last long? You don't really want to be on in the race. You have an opportunity when the race is neutralised to still be in the lead and have a free pit stop and not take it. What is the advantage? The only thing I can think of is immediately another safety car. It's the only, but that is such a gamble.
He's probably thinks that the guys who are currently on the mediums are not going to make it towards the end of the race, so they will have to stop again. So I think he's just going to stretch those softs until he can go on to the medium tires, and then one stop it exactly.
Right.
That could be the only reason behind it that this is going to work. But for example, Danny Boy, he's in P6, but he's on hards. He's definitely going to the end of this race. So
Yeah.
Hasmania, he has to pull away on those softs, which will be a very hard task. And then after that, he will have to gain a lot of time on those mediums again, if no safety car comes out. So he just made himself very vulnerable for the victory in this race.
Yeah, it's just a lot of risk when he could have had the track position.
Yeah, he could have been in the position of the wizard now, in P3, with either a fresh set of mediums or hards.
He'd have been ahead.
And yeah,
I think he would have got ahead of Not Rapid. I think because he had the gap, he had over a second, so he would have been ahead of Not Rapid, which means it would have only have been El Prentice ahead of him.
yeah, exactly.
But obviously, hindsight's a wonderful thing, and the safety car is in this lap, so we will find out.
Yeah, it's
whether
always
the strategy is
a
correct.
yeah, it's always a what if. But if he is going, if he's winning this race, then after 26 lap, you haven't heard me saying all of this.
Yeah.
But let's see what he can do on the safety car restart. Safety car slowly pulling away. Hasmania can now dictate the tempo as everyone is weaving, warming up the tires for one last time. The question is, when is Hasmania gonna put the medal to the floor? Still weaving as the field is now backing up. Let's see, when is Hasmania gonna go? El Prentice, he needs to be ready. And Hasmania is still weaving as he's waiting super late. And there he goes! And that's a brilliant restart from Hasmania as El Prentice is nowhere near the back of that Alpha Tauri. And I think Not Rapid can maybe have a look. No, he needs to defend from the Wizard on the outside. The Wizard on those mediums, of course. He will be looking to get past the Alfa Romeo on 6 lap old hearts. And I think the Wizard is going to do it on exit. They go side by side on towards turn 3. Is he going to do it? Yes, he is. Oh, but Not Rapid. He goes deep into turn 3 together with Famu. And they lose all of the positions they made up. And are now at the back of the field. 2 brick lockups from both the Ferrari and Alfa Romeo.
Oh dear. But Haz is ahead of El Prentice. Still 1.5 seconds. Oh, we got another yellow in sector 2. I think that's recovered quickly. They'll go through the castle section. The 2 Ferraris towards the back, down ahead of Ammo. Ammo is back in action. They lost so much time. Now, Has got to be careful here. And he does have a slight lift off. Nicely done. The car does look pretty planted.
Ooh, I think it was Raymond who had a collision with the wall. Did he pick up any damage? We don't know, but Jay Prentice is going for a move round the outside of Danny Boy. Is he gonna make it stick? Danny Boy defends the inside. Of course, no DRS as of yet. They're still side by side going into 2-2. They bang tires. Who's gonna come out ahead? For now, it is Danny Boy, but Jay Prentice got, I think, a much better exit now with the slipstream and straight line speed. Is he able to come back at the Alpine? I don't think he is. So Danny Boy defends brilliantly, and he remains in P4 so far.
Elsewhere, Hilly and Spud have got a bit of a good battle. Spud on those softs with the grip for now. It's already feels very spread after just a lap and a half from the restart. Oh, I think the Wizard might have hit the wall.
Yep, there is Red Bull wing end plate. And he is definitely having front wing damage. In fact, he's got no front wing at all. So the Wizard is definitely... Oh, it needs to box! And what's happening there?
That was stupid by... and he's now giving Jay Prentice damage. That was stupid by Wizard. He just came onto the racing line. He didn't stay out of the way. And it's a virtual safety car. Now, if you're Hasmania... Oh, do you pit or do you stick to
Hasmania, he needs to box now. He's not going to get a better opportunity than this. And there he goes.
But really, that means... hit the wall a bit there. Hopefully no wing damage. It kind of eliminates... Unless there's other people that... There's a few people that are pitting. And, oh, look at that. It's just started again. There's a very short VSC. So he'll save a bit of time, but not really. Has going to drop down to P6, it looks like. And he's going to not pit again because that's the hard tyre.
Yep, hard tyres for Hasmania. So I think it was right what we said about him under the safety car condition. He wanted to go for the soft medium. But because of the early virtual safety car, he decided to go onto the hards and make it till the end. He's now in P6. And he is definitely on for the win in this race, as everyone ahead probably still has to make a pit stop unless Danny Boy is going to stretch those tires and Hasmania won't be able to catch up. That is going to be the only one who can challenge Hasmania for the victory in this race, as the Wizard completely ruined his race, but not only his own race but also the race of Jay Prentice, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's going to be... Nice, to be fair. On the leader gap. Yeah, Has already raking in massive amount of time on this lap alone. I think Has has just got the... I mean, you got to think, Has's main rival, like Vamo, had a poor restart and is making his way back through the field. I think he was the only one really that can challenge Has on pace. The only thing, obviously, though, is... those guys who are stopping will come back stronger, and there's still, I think there's going to be a lot of, a couple of incidents that can still happen as Danny Boy pits. Oh, Danny Boy pits now. Is that because of wing damage, I wonder?
4 lap old hards.
Yeah, it's wing damage.
Big wing damage, yep, on the right hand side. So that's the reason why, and now Hasmania is definitely on for the win.
Yeah, I think it must have happened in that fast left-right section.
Ooh, here comes Spot with a move around the outside. Oh, he thinks better of it as Hilly defends and remains in P1 for now.
Yeah, go on, Spud. Let's get ourselves up to P1. Let's get that dub. All over the back of the Alfa Romeo. Going for the castle section. Alrighty. Spud having a look. Here we go, Spud. Oh, Spud. I'm going to say that's not the right side. Go to the left.
Here he comes down the inside, and that is job done for the McLaren. Spot is now up into P1 on those softs. He wants to make full use of those soft tires and now pull away from Hilly if possible. See, is Hilly... Yeah, I wanted to say, is Hilly able to come back at Spot, but I think he has to focus on Vamu behind, who's putting the pressure now on the Alfa Romeo. Vamu, he of course made the mistake after the safety car restart by going deep into turn 3.
Bud, a bit too keen on the throttle, and he's back in P2.
So I think already those softs starting to wear, especially at the rear tires. This track is so harsh on the rear tires, it's unbelievable. Oh, there you have it!
And the Ferrari as well!
Oh, because of the back end, completely ruins the front wing of Vamu. And we have another safety car.
Yes, we do. Now this changes a few things, because if you're people like Hilly and Vamo, I mean, fortunately, Vamo has got the safety car. I mean, I guess you go another set of. I guess it's too short for mediums, surely.
Well,
you can't. It's gonna have to be hard.
A little bit of a stretch. It's 15 more laps. And probably 2 or 3 of them will be on the safety car condition, so I think they will be able to make it if they have another fresh set of mediums. Yeah, Famu's definitely going into the pits. Hasmania though, yeah, he stays out on those hards. Max goes into the pits. Not Rapid will probably go into the pits as well. So I think Famu will remain in P3 as he is right now. New front wing change, unless the Wizard is gonna stay out, which he probably will, yes. So Vamu will drop behind the Wizard and behind Max.
Look at that! Hasmania's got a drive-through penalty for speeding. Unbelievable! No. He sped unforced error speeding under that delta, and he's got a drive-through penalty, which you can only do on the restart.
It's heartbreaking for Hasmania, as he pretty much has this victory in the bag. It's pretty much race over.
Well, you say it's race over, there could still be other safety cars.
Yeah, true, but the chances are getting less and less with only 12 people in the running now.
Yeah, we have seen worse.
True.
We've seen more people.
I've started an EU1 race with less people.
yeah, that's also true. Yeah, I've commentated on. What's the record? I think the record is like 6 people left in the race.
Oh yeah, on the beginning stages, of course, as well, where people just couldn't be asked and retired the car, and then with a lot of retirement. I think first league race around Baku probably would have had a lot of retirements as well.
Yeah. Go tier 1 boys. So, second safety car off the race. You've got Hilly in effectively the actual race lead, although much older tyres. So Wizard now is in the driving seat with Max second. And looking at Vamo, you say, "Oh, front wing is over." He's P5 still. So Vamo now, all of a sudden, this is what I say. Even if obviously has a drive through. If there's another safety car later in this race, it could still work for him in his favour. I don't know what he's trying to do here. He's going in the pits again, so I guess he's decided he's going to just pit mediums.
Yeah, unless he thinks he can get rid of the.
No, I think what he's doing, he's smart. It's because effectively he would have been a sitting duck, so he's now gone onto the medium tyre.
Yeah, true.
He's already going to have a drive-through penalty. And he gets ahead of Pipe Tech.
So Healy is the one leading the race with 10 lap old mediums. Wizard and Max both on 3 and 2 lap old tires. We've got Vemu and Not Rapid, the first one on fresh tires, together with Jay Prentice. Of course, Hasmania has the drive-through penalty, and Danny Boy is on fresh tires as well. In P12, he decided to stop again, as he was last place anyway. So now with the freshest tires as well.
We have another lap in the safety car. Will this be it?
No, this will definitely be it. So we will get racing again after this lap, but no DRS for another 3 laps. So people will have to do it with straight line speed and slipstream.
Waiting for that alert. Come on. Going towards the end of sector 2. Yeah. So here we go. Another restart. Hilly dictating the pace. And he's gone. I don't know if that was a smart thing, because Wizard's right there.
Well, he definitely went earlier than Hasmania did, and the Wizard runs almost into the back of Hilly, runs deep, and now Max is maybe gonna come back at him. No, he's not, because Max has to defend from Vamu in P4. But it almost cost Wizard his front wing again.
Yeah, very close there. And Vamo all over the back of Max as they head towards turn 3 now. Oh, it's the back of the Mercedes. I don't think there was any damage caused. Meanwhile, Hilly is maintaining his position right now in P1, ahead of Wizard, as we are obviously now in the second half of this race. Second stage. The car's getting a little bit lighter now. Oh, we got yellow. Danny Boy's retired. It's the castle section.
And another safety car. Unbelievable.
Which means Hasmania can't do his drive-through still. So he's still going to have to wait. Now, this would have worked if this was a lap later and has done his drive-through straight away. Perfect for Hasmania, back up, but yes, this is going to be a nightmare for Hasmania. Now, if you're Hilly, do you pit or do you stay out? He's surely going to have to pit.
Hilly has to pit, 100%. He's not. Same as Hasmania had 2 safety cars ago. It's not going to be a better opportunity, but he stays out.
Maybe he thinks he can make it, but you can't.
Yeah, or another safety car is going to come out, which I don't rule out anymore. I'm not going to say anything about another safety car.
It's, we've seen it all now. We've seen quite a lot in this race so far. We're now down to 11 runners, as Hasmania pits for softs. I mean, a little bit early for that, personally. Granted, you got a few laps on the safety car and lighter fuel loads, but I'd have thought if you were Hasmania, I would have not used the soft now. I would put the soft on if there was a late safety car after you've done your drive-through. The problem is, if there's another safety car, which could happen on lap, say, 20, then you're going to have everyone pitting for softs, and your softs are going to be knackered, so then he's going to have to change onto pre-use softs. So again, it's kind of Hazard's strategies have not really played well. Really. And he's kind of... Yeah, he's just cost himself dearly.
Is the safety car gonna come in this lap? I don't think it is, unless he's gonna come in very late. Nope.
Nah, it'll be another lap.
Another lap. So Tasmania is now on fresh softs. But still has his drive-through, it's unbelievable. If he, like you said, pitted immediately when the safety car came in, it would have been all good. Healy on 13 lap old mediums. Is he really thinking about stretching it to the end of the race? I wonder. Tasmania is in the pits once again, as he went for a fresh set of softs again, together with El Prentice, so they are both now on fresh soft tires at the back of the grid. Raymond and Pipetech are on hards. Everyone in front, although I say everyone, it's only 7 more people, are on the mediums.
So, I'm sure we're going to start the next lap. It's lap 17. 10 to go. And who would have thought this start of the race? You've got Hilly, Wizard, Max, Vamo, Dan, who, let's not forget, in lap 1 spun off well down. He's now P6 with 7 lap old mediums currently. Jay Prentice P7, Pipe Tech, and Remon. And then you've got Haz and El Prentice both on softs, but Haz needs to do that drive-through when he gets the chance to be able to do it.
I think then together with the Wizard, they should be good of making those mediums till the end. I'm not quite sure about Haley. Everyone else should be able to make it to the end as well. Although those softs are definitely not going to be great. Safety car, in fact, is in this lap. So we will be having green flag conditions between now and, I would say, 30 seconds. We're waiting for Healy to get the pack restarted again. He went earlier than Tasmania did last time round. Is he gonna wait a bit longer? Is he gonna go around the same? Or he's gonna go already, I think. And we've got green flag conditions already. And I think Dan has been caught sleeping as it's 1.8 seconds to the back of Not Rapid. Big error by Dan, as he now been put under pressure by Jay Prentice. We've got Pipetech and Raymond going at it as well. And Tasmania gets up into P9. Make that P8.
Yep, and who else got? El Prentice is up to P10. Remon has really dropped. A few people, oh, it's just those hard tyres. Yeah, them Vamo looking all over the back of the Mercedes. And Hilly trying to go for the world's longest stint on the medium tyre. Maybe he's a fortune teller. Maybe he just knows, not fortune teller, psychic. He just knows. He knows what's going to happen. He knows something we don't.
He can predict the future.
Yeah.
We have to wait and see. If he's on the top step, then I will believe that he can predict the future. Let's see, not rapid. He closed back in. He was outside of the 1 second winner. He's now back in. 8 tenths is the gap. 6 tenths now, in fact. But then it's still 1.7 seconds behind this group of people. And he will definitely be kicking himself for not being ready with that safety car restart.
Now it's all over the back. He has to be careful here. And yeah, not get too carried away. He's lining up now. If I'm Has, I am pitting this lap. I'm not taking any chances of safety car. I need to get that penalty over and done with. As Wizard is through on Healy. And has disqualified for ignoring drive-through penalty. So he obviously didn't pit. So that is from bad to worse. Why did he not pit? I do not get that.
So if you finish, you will score points. Simple as that. Just finish the race.
It's quite simple, really.
Yeah, it is.
It's not even a hard track. Oh wait, now I see it. Now I see it.
Yeah, look at the gap between Healy and Wizard already. 1.2 seconds. This was a crucial move by the Wizard, making that move. Going into P1, now extending the lead. Max, he will be looking to get past Hilly as soon as possible. We probably will have his only chance, and that will be on a start-finish straight. But he's been put under pressure by Vamu in P4 in the Ferrari. As Vamu is really close to the back of that Mercedes. So I think Vamu will maybe try and see if he can go for the double move.
Yeah.
Of course, no DRS, so pure straight line speed.
And he got not rapid as well. He's within that 1 second. He's in the 1 second barrier. Dan, unfortunately, doesn't quite have the pace of those 9.5 old mediums, but here we go.
Vamu is using his ERS, and I think Max is as well.
Yeah.
Rapidly closing in on Healy. Is Max maybe gonna go for the move down into turn 1 as DRS gets enabled? Max, here he comes. He's thinking better of it, and now he is making himself vulnerable as he almost lost it on the curb. Vamu is now up into P3, and Vamu will have a big opportunity now with the help of DRS to get past Healy into turn 3. Is he able to make it stick, or will Healy stay in P2? I think it's that last bit, as the gap was a little bit too big. So Healy remains in P2 so far, but I think it will only last until this lap.
It will look like Hilly maybe has a little bit less drag. It took, although Vamo did have DRS and using a bit of energy, it wasn't. And it wasn't really catching massively down that straight.
It's a shame though, I wanted to speak to Hasmania, but he got disqualified, unfortunately. Now it will be very interesting to see if Healy can hold on to the podium, and if so, I will definitely ask him why he hasn't decided to make a stop, because look at the amount of time he's losing to the Wizard in P1, 3.7 seconds it is. Vamu is 100% going to get past him on this next straight, and behind him it is Max, not Rapid, who will definitely be trying to get past the Alfa Romeo as well.
Yeah, Max is just outside of DRS as well, so Rapid, yeah, it's going to be an easy overtake, just like it's going to be for the Ferrari. No energy needed. Down the inside.
Chopped on before the braking zone.
Somehow, Max stayed ahead of Rapid. I don't know, he did that. And Dan's lost the Playsdale Apprentice.
Max lost, or pretty much used all of his ERS available. That's why he stayed in front. He's only got 10% left, so there is the flashy light. And I think Not Rapid will definitely be trying to get past on the next step. Problem is, Max will get DRS from Healy in front.
But with no energy. Oh, he runs a bit deep. And here comes the Alpha lining him up. I'd dive bomb it. And he is. He's going to dive bomb it. But the Mercedes still has that inside line. Oh, lovely move. Fair play. Both drivers keeping it clean, giving them room. And Not Rapid. Great opportunistic overtake. And he's now got that slot. Hilly is desperately trying to keep within a second. I don't think he'll be able to.
He's still, I want to say he's still within a second, but there it is. Dropped outside of the 1 second window. He's legit on the edge, but I think after this turn, it's pretty much done and dusted for Hilly. Unless he's got something massive. He's using all of his ERS available to try and get back within that 1 second window, but he's definitely out of it now. Luckily for him, Not Rapid, his teammate, won't get any DRS either.
Yeah, but Hilly looks like he's definitely running lower drag. He's almost in that zone.
Oh, here comes El Prentice together with his brother trying to get past Max, and I think this is going to be a double move. Let's go on board with Jay Prentice as he is the one with the best view. El Prentice tries to go around the outside. He will get the job done before the break zone. Is Jay Prentice gonna follow as well? Down the inside he goes. He's having a look. Is Max leaving him the room? Yes, he is. And that is both Williams up into P5 and P6. And Max drops down 2 positions on only 1 straight.
And they've got the pace. Those Williams cars are coming through the field. Don't be surprised if they're challenging for the podium by the end of this. They're only 1.2 behind Rapid. Obviously, Rapid is that 1.4 behind, 0.6 behind, 1.3 behind Hilly. So these Williams boys are looking for an opportunistic P3 at one of the two.
I think El Prentice will struggle towards the end of the race on those softs as they are already 4-lap olds. But I think Jay Prentice has a really good shot at this race, and I think he will be able to get on the podium, if not better. But I think with the gap being 2 seconds behind Famu and Healy, I think that's a little bit too far of a stretch. Or P3 is definitely on the cards.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to be 5 to go. It's 5 to go this time by. Oh, Rapid. Oh, Rapid. Oh, not Rapid. Almost. It's a very weird line, the first left-hander, which made it tight for the right-hander. And by turning tighter, it meant the rear was getting very loose. Just held on.
Let's actually keep an eye out or the gap between the Wizard and the Famu as well. I know it's only 5 more laps including this one, but you never know what's going to happen. Here comes Not Rapid. He was having a little bit of a look down the inside, but he thinks better of it as Jay Prentice now gets past his brother for P5, as I think they realize as well that Jay Prentice will have the best shot at taking a podium place in this race.
Absolutely. Softs are going to really fall away. Back through what I would say the most challenging section of F1. Just how narrow it is, it's unreal.
Jay Prentice, he ran wide coming out of the castle section, almost ran into the wall, but he stayed out of it. Very well done by Jay Prentice. Not Rapid, he is within that 1 second window. Is he close enough though to make a move on his teammate? Are they going to battle for P3 is a question as well, or will there be team orders of Not Rapid having to stay behind Healy, or Not Rapid allowed to overtake Healy? That will be the question.
Rapid has DRS again. Hilly's able to pull away quite a bit.
Yeah, Healy is getting a good exit coming out of the last turn. which is allowing himself a little bit of a gap to stay in front of Not Rapid, but Not Rapid, he's just not able to stay close to Hilly now again. He lost the back end, which isn't allowing him to get past Hilly down the inside of turn 3, so he has to wait another lap. And it is allowing both Prentice brothers to close in to those Alfa Romeos in front.
Fair play to Hilly. 20 lap mediums. 20 lap mediums. That is unheard of.
That must be puncture territory now.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's still got 4 laps to go, or 3.5.
Yeah.
But so far, it's looking pretty in control, and Not Rapid. If anything, Rapid's the one that looks to be like more worn. That rear end is a lot more looser, and those Prentice brothers are slowly making their way in. They're not quite in that DRS range, which is making it a little bit harder for them, because obviously Rapid's able to get that DRS down the straights. Jay Prentice just doesn't quite have the pace.
Yeah, the thing, if Healy and Not Rapid know the reputation of both Prentice brothers, then they know that there's only one thing you need to do, is keep them outside of the 1 second window. If they get DRS with the amount of straight line speed they have, they will definitely try and make a move to get past. Jay Prentice is now on the edge of getting DRS, and I think if Not Rapid is not going to make a move into turn 3, he will definitely get it on the next lap, and then both Alfa Romeos will be vulnerable, and I think Williams is going to gain massively from all of this.
Yeah. 3 to go. 3 laps to go.
Yeah, and Electric Brake completely jinxed it. He said no 3-second time penalties in this race yet, and then picked one up a couple of corners ago. Commentator's curse from Electric Blade.
It's really weird, like, those Williams cars are definitely set up for lower downforce because they lose time around this section of the track quite massively. Like, Jay Prentice is 1.3, so that's now 1.1. Now he's under a second, so he's obviously gained quite a bit through this section.
Yeah, because it's low speed, so you don't really need the downforce. And now this is just all flat out, so this is where the lower rear wing comes in place. Yeah. He's definitely gonna get DRS on the next straight.
Yeah, and he's in a slingshot here. Here we go, we got a battle now. As we come up to 2 to go.
Not Rapid, is he going to make a move down the inside of his teammate? Yes, he is. Would he get it done before the braking zone? Not particularly. Oh, and he runs deep into turn 1. But he keeps his front wing intact. But this is allowing Jay Prentice to make a move on Hilly down the inside. They're side by side, but I think Jay Prentice will get the better of it on exit with those fresher tires, and that is Jay Prentice already up into P4, and now we'll be looking to maybe get into P3 as well, but he has to remain in P4.
He clipped the back of the Alfa gets a bit of a tank slapper, but it's all well controlled. We've got a final lap dash here. Meanwhile, if you're Wizard, you are sweating it. You've got that comfortable gap, but street tracks is never that easy. Even if it looks easy, you know, it's 4.7 seconds clear of ammo, it's never this easy around a street track. One little error, your tyre's getting a bit more worn out, brake a little bit too late, there's no runoff. It's particularly in the castle section, it's a war. It's going to be exciting here, and to be honest, they both Not Rapid and the Williams J. Brents, they've got pretty much identical ERS. So it's not going to be a case of one guy running out of it. Crucial corner here. J. Prentice is 7/10 down.
Oh, yellow sector 2, that is Dan. And he retires on the second to last lap.
Oh dear. Here we go. Energy used. Now, if you're not rapid, do you save yourself for the second DRS? He's obviously defending.
Oh, but here comes Jay Prentice.
Oh, he's late braking. Switch back. No. Nicely done by Not Rapid. He brakes late. I think this is the last opportunity for Jay Prentice.
Or maybe if he's close on a start-finish straight again. But he's not gonna make the move now, is he? Maybe around the outside. No, Not Rapid defense.
Thing is, he doesn't seem that quick, and I don't think he can catch Rapid in time down the main straight unless he can make Rapid defend around these sections here, just so he can't get a breakaway. I mean, he struggles really heavily in that slow speed section. Oh, Rapid runs a bit deep, but he gets away with it just. Oh, he might have hit the wall. Did he hit the wall there? I didn't see any wing come off the car. He might have got away with that.
But now Jay Prentice is really close, and I think he's definitely going to try and go for a move on the start-finish straight. We have to focus on the Wizard as well, as he's coming out of the last turn now. I think he has a brilliant gap to, when he comes across the finish line, focus on the battle for the last podium place. The Wizard, though, he had a little bit of a collision with Jay Prentice early on in this race, but he takes victory here in Azerbaijan. Baku for Tier 3 and Red Bull. Vermouth takes P2, but who is gonna finish on the podium? It will be Not Rapid, as he can hold off Jay Prentice in P4. Not Rapid will take P2 on penalties by 8 thousandths of a second. Hilly in P5 on 24 lap mediums. L Prentice 10 lap old softs P6. Raymond P7. Max P8, and Pipe Tech is the last one to come across the line in P9. That was an interesting end to this race.
It was. Absolutely.
Two Dutchies on the podium. Not biased at all, but you love to see it. Electro Blade says Famu got the disconnect penalty. Ah, fair enough, so that means Famu is second.
Yeah.
So the Wizard in P1, Famu will finish P2, Not Rapid P3, Jay Prentice P4, Hilly P5, L Prentice P6, Raymond P7, Max P8, Pipe Tech P9, then P10. Danny Boy P11, Spot P12, Rak van Zieten P13, Phantom P14, Cygate P15 and Hasmania unfortunately got disqualified P16, although it says A, D and F. The Wizard will take an extra point as well for fastest lap. Good to mention that as well. I will invite the three guys to the commentary box.
What dominating victory. In the end for Wizard, it was actually, after that last safety car, it was kind of made his move on Hilly, and he was able to get that breakaway crucially at the beginning. So he never had the issue of DRS threats.
As we are waiting for everyone to join the commentary box, Wizard and Not Rapid are already in, so we're only waiting for Vemu to join as well. Guys, make sure your audio is on allowed to be shared, and then we can start off with the interviews very shortly. Not Rapid, we're going to start with you as you finish P3 in this race. First of all, congratulations on the podium. Yeah, my question is, was there any debate between you and Hilly, or was it just a straight battle and who comes out on top will finish on the podium? Yeah, first podium. That's always a very good achievement. Was it hard stretching those mediums to the end, or was it quite okay? Fair enough. Congratulations, mate, on taking P3 in this race. Very well done. And going on to the race winner, Wizard. Congratulations on taking victory in this race. First of all, I want to have what happened between you and Jay Prentice when you both lost the front wing. Was a weird incident, that was.
Yeah, it was very weird, and thank you. But yeah, I had in the castle section with L Prentice, I lost my front wing, and then I tried to drive back to the pits, but I had no front wing, and I just was trying to take the shortest line, and then out of a sudden he came, he hit me from the back, so I didn't see him there, so it maybe was my problem, but yeah, it was very unfortunate for both of us, for sure.
Yeah, you had two safety car restarts to negotiate. One safety car you waited very long. The second one you went quite early. Because of the first safety car you decided to go early, or was it just trying something else?
Actually, both safety cars, Hilly was leading the pack, but I was in a party with Hilly, so
yeah,
we
true.
both decided to we both figured the best time to go. We wanted to go early because of last safety cars, and so everyone went pretty late. So we thought, why not surprise everyone by just going early?
Fair enough. Well, it at least caught out then, which created a gap between the top 5 and the rest of the field. So, well, at least you gained something from it. And at the end, it gave you the victory by overtaking Healy and driving towards the end. So, congratulations, mate. Really well done. Very good race, and congratulations on the victory.
Thank you very much.
And with that, it rounds off the stream for tonight. A little bit chaotic. We will be back as usual next week. Once again, congratulations on all the podium runners, and thank you, Lewis, for joining me. It was a pleasure as always.
Absolutely. Absolute pleasure. Thank you, guys. And congratulations. And we'll see you next week for more.
100%. Make sure you follow us on Twitch and social media to stay up to date on anything related to Corners of Speed. Make sure you tune in for the AM races during the midnight and the AU races coming up in the following week. And me and Lewis will be back next week as always. And as always say, have a good one, stay safe, and goodbye.